Hello, everyone's. I am here for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 12. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you return and you are a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So, we're going to start off with Eva. Eva, she is stressed. She is tired. She has been traveling. She is pregnant. Then on top of that, she and Michael, they are in the process of changing Marley's last name from McCall to Sterling. Like, she's got to the age where she's noticing that like her last name is McCall and mommy's last name is Sterling, daddy's last name is Sterling, and Mikey's last name is Sterling. So like kids asking her questions, she's wondering what's going on because she believes Michael is her dad. Like Eva left her Marley's biological father when Marley was 2 months old. I guess this is when he started to show his, he has some issues side, and she just up and left. And Michael has been there since Marley was 15 months old, so she just believes this is her dad. But she doesn't know how this is going to turn out because it was recently, I believe, he got in trouble and was arrested because he was trying to record inside the courthouse. He was doing all these extra things. He been trying to find her, which leads to her have to either live in a gated community or up and leave and move all the time because he has issues and she doesn't know exactly what he's going to do. So she got all of that piled on her plate. So she just stressed at this point. Now, Candy, Portia, Tanya, and Marlo, they go to the spa. I was like, I would love a spa day, but I am so paranoid about going to a spa because I cannot tell you how many times these massage places get raided here in Houston because they back are, selling tail in the back room. I'm not trying to get caught up in that. So, that's why I'm scared to go to a spa. So, they're at the spa, and Portia brings up how, did y'all check how Kenya was up there bragging about one of the husbands in the group's cheating? And she initially thought that Kenya was talking about Dennis cheating, but then like the more Kenya talked, she's like, no, she's not talking about Dennis. And the more when she was talking, she was looking over at Tanya and making faces when Tanya was like, no, our relationship is solid, it's cool, it's this, that, and the third. And she would look like, yeah, that's what you think is going on, but I know the real truth. So Tanya said she felt that same way too because she kept on looking her way when she was asking these certain questions. Now, y'all remember last episode, we found out that the cookie lady said that Paul was all over her buying her drinks and didn't want her to leave and all of these things. Now, I have an issue when somebody, this didn't happen to you, and you take the time to wait till there's a camera in front of you to be like, yeah, your boy Paul, he was all up on me. Yeah, Tanya's husband, boo, fiance, boyfriend, yeah, he was all up on me. He was trying to buy me drinks. He was trying to get my number. He didn't want me to leave. I was like, you've had ample time. If these is your friends, like it was the cookie lady friends with either with Kenya and or Cynthia. Because if you're not my friend, why are you up here telling me this information about my friend's, boyfriend, fiance, husband? I think that's her boyfriend. I think they fiance. I don't know. Whatever Paul is to Tanya, like cookie lady, if we are not friends and we not cool like that, why are you telling me this business? Because I'm going to start looking at you sideways like, what you got going on? But yeah, Candy, she's sitting back like she know what the cookie lady said, and the cookie lady said that Paul wanted her cookies. So I don't know how true that is. Like I said, like with this, the cookie lady know Candy, Kenya, and does the cookie lady know Cynthia? If not, why are you going up to these people and telling them about their friend's man supposedly doing this? I just wanted to know. But Tanya was like, well, since she over all up in my business, and she well, I know something about her. Well, she said since Tanya and Paul, they stayed in Canada a few days, and Kenya was like, hey girl, I left something at the hotel. It's down at the lobby. Can you bring it back for me? Well, they get down there, and it's a mysterious random box. And they like, I'm not about to take this mysterious random box across the border. That's just not what I'm going to do. So they opened it, and she said inside was a charger and a wig. Now, y'all know, Candy prides herself on having long, beautiful, thick hair. She always lets everybody know this is all me. This is my hair from the scalp and not the store, not online. I grew this out of my hair. It is long, it is thick, it is luxurious. This is what I got going on. So she prides herself on having a wig, but having leaving a wig behind is gonna be like, And another thing, like, was this a special wig? Was this an expensive wig? You could not get another wig. You gotta, like, hey girl, I left this behind. You left your charger too, but anyway. So she's like, while you was over there talking about that, you out here wearing wigs and you ain't want people to know. Me, honestly, I wasn't paying attention to whether it was a wig or not. But when they rolled the click back, I don't know. It seemed like at one point when she had this like middle part, it seemed like it was like too puffy up in this area to where it could have been a wig. I don't know. So I was like, I don't know how Kenya's gonna take this, because Kenya, she is like all out for revenge, and Kenya's like, if you come with that Kenya, you gotta bring something that's really gonna take her down. You can't bring no little stuff. But Candy's like, I knew it was a wig. I was like, well, other people said they thought it was a wig. Portia in her confessional talking about, I told y'all she been buying what's her like go naked hair care wig extension line for years. I don't know. Now Candy let Cynthia and Kenya know what went down at the spa, and how Tanya basically put her on blast about wearing the wig. Now Cynthia was feeling kind of like upset and guilty about the conversation and knowing what went down. So she went to Tanya like the day before and let her know, yeah, your man was allegedly out here trying to talk to some dude. But she doesn't know how Kenya's gonna feel when Kenya finds out that she had already went to Tanya and gave Tanya the heads up. So Candy lets him know that Tanya brought up the whole wig, and Kenya says that she was wearing the wig only for Carnival. Now she out for blood. She has somebody on her radar. Now it's for me to go and get you, Tanya, because your man was out here getting with somebody, and he is better than you. Just to let you know, boo boo. But I'm like, okay, you bought this wig for Carnival. So, now people are going to be looking at you sideways like, okay, you had this for this special occasion. Okay, you could have been wearing a wig here. You could have been wearing a wig there. It wasn't a full wig. It was like a U-part wig, which, y'all, I do not know wigs for nothing at all. Yeah, so, like, I believe a U-part wig, you keep this part in the middle. This is what you leave out as your natural hair, and then you put the wig on, and then you just, I guess, flat iron or curl your natural hair to blend in with the wig. I believe that's how it goes. Do not judge me if I'm wrong, because like I said, I know nothing about wigs. Do not judge me by my hair right now, because I had it in my mind that I'm trying to go now this has nothing to do with the show. This is me, just about how my hair going. I'm trying to do my hair every 2 weeks, as far as like shampooing it, conditioning it, and retwisting it and keeping it up for 2 weeks. I was doing it once a week, but I was like, I'm trying to do a protective style, and maybe 2 weeks will be better. And I thought, hey, why don't I make a little oil and water mixture and spray it on it at nighttime, and that just like all up in here where my part is. I don't even know if my part is visible anymore, but like up in here it was very, very puffy, and right here was very, very puffy. So I was like, that can't work. So I'm gonna just, instead of using that water and oil, now I know water and oil alone was not gonna moisturize my hair. I do know this, but I thought I should do something. So I think I'm gonna just put some hair milk on it at nighttime and do a little something like this, to keep it moisturized until I do it again. From where I'm sitting right now, it doesn't look bad, but when I'm in the mirror, it looks bad. And back here in the back of my neck is very, very darn near straight. So, it's kind of Got a lot of, I don't even want to say it's new growth. It's just that it came undone because it's very straight. And my hair in the back, when I had got my hair cut into a bob in 2015, like December 2015, when my hair grew back, my hair at the back is very, very straight. So I got all these different textures going on all over my head. But we ain't even here talking about me. We talk about Kenya out here wearing wigs. So now people going to be looking at Kenya like, okay, does she have on a wig now? Does she have in pieces right now? What was the meaning and objective of wearing this wig during Carnival? Okari minds want to know. So Eva, she is having a celebration because she was able to change her Marley's last name without a hassle. So now she is Marley Sterling, and she is no longer Marley McCall. Now she got nervous because before she and Michael went to the courthouse to get the, Marley's name changed, her mama, somebody let her know that her ex, Marlon's biological father, was in Buckhead. They found out on Instagram, and she was like, she doesn't know if that's a scare tactic, if he was going to show up to court and act several fools. But they was able to get everything done and under control. They got Marley's name changed to Sterling. She's happy. Michael's happy. Everything's good because she's like, Michael was adopted, and that's their next step for Michael to officially adopt Marley. He was adopted, and she was like, now Marley doesn't feel like she's an outsider. Like everybody has, you know, the Sterling name. That she is their firstborn daughter. Like she is going, when she goes off to college, when he walks her down the aisle, her maiden name will be Sterling. So I'm happy for Michael and Eva. Now, while there, the ladies discuss Kenya and her wig. Now, Tanya, she says that she wasn't going to bring it up to the group. She was just going to, you know, unbox it, seeing it was a wig and a charger. She was just going to put it in a bag or something and bring it back to the United States and give it to Kenya when she saw her. That was her plan. She was going to give the wig to Candy and, hey, like, Candy, can you get it to Kenya? Wop, boom, bam. She wasn't even going to tell the ladies until they got to saying how, yeah, well, it did seem like she was over there talking about you and your man. And this is when Tanya was like, oh, so you was up her saying that my man was cheating. If you think what you saw on those text messages is cheating, then that's not our lifestyle. Because she's like, I have access to all of his social media account, his phone, all of those things. So what, he was talking to somebody. Now, it may have been that the cookie lady was misinterpreting things. It could have been like, hey, you the cookie lady. Somebody said that you're cookie lady. I would like to make this special arrangement. Like, you know, how can I get in contact with you so I can, you know, get some cookies made for Tanya, my mama, my niece, somebody. We having a party at work and I want to bring some cookies, some nice cookies. Like, hey, can we discuss this as I'll buy you a drink while we discuss details. I don't know, but I wasn't there. But the way the cookie lady said it, which I'm still, like I said, side-eyeing because I don't know if you know these ladies, but the fact that you felt comfortable to tell them about their friend's man, yeah, side-eyeing. So, oh yeah, like I said, once she found that out, everything changed. Yeah. Now moving over to Portia. She has Dennis apologized to her family because him cheating affected them too. Now, y'all, every time I see Portia's mama, I think of my Aunt Margaret because my Aunt Margaret went to school with her, and just, I'm not even gonna go into that, but every time I see her, my Aunt Margaret she just pops in my head. She does. Now they like, you hurt my daughter. Miss Diane said, I never wanted my daughter to be just a baby mama. I want her to be somebody's wife. And you chose to go out here and cheat on my daughter and hurt her. And when she's hurt, I'm hurt. Okay? Don't do it again. In the end, they all forgave Dennis. Portia and Dennis, they, you know, engaged yet again. But then it just come out, wasn't Bonnie Blue talking about this like a week or two ago, that Dennis was like out somewhere, all hugged up with some woman. Somebody sent her the video. She didn't want to put it out, but the video got out anyway. And I was like, I hope Dennis wasn't out here being stupid like that, because even though Atlanta is big, Atlanta is small. Like, your face has been on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 11. You've been on you and Portia spinoff, and you on this season. People know who you are. You the hot dog man of Atlanta. So I hope you wasn't out here like cheating yet again. So y'all, that was the just. Nene wasn't on this episode, so I don't know what she was doing. So, but that was the just. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful face puts up a video. You can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over here and be one of my people. If you're already a subscriber and one of my people, one of my family member and one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my people by hitting that icon above. Now this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.